The first floor puts you up against two Cerberuses, each with 130,000 health. Their turn timer will either be 1 or 2, and they both deal a little over 20,000 damage, so you definitely want to kill them immediately. On the second floor, you encounter Dark Wooden Tiamat, who has 1.5 million health and preemptively generates 6 poison orbs. He has a 2-turn timer and alternates between this poison attack and an attack that does a little over 10,000 damage. This is a really good floor to stall on because even if you don't have an exceptional amount of recovery, it's fairly easy to heal up 10,000 health in 2 turns. For the poison orbs, if you make 2 matches of 3 poison orbs, it'll do 40% of your maximum health, whereas if you match all 6 of them at once, it'll do 35% of your maximum health. So for 1, try to match all of the poison orbs at once, and 2, as long as your max health isn't anything ludicrous like 29,000, you're not going to take more than 10,000 damage from the poison. A straightforward strategy that usually works for me on this floor is to use 1 turn to heal and get rid of poison orbs, and then use the other turn to attack, and then I just repeat this over and over until he dies slowly. On the third floor, you're going to be against either Astaroth, who's a high armor boss with 39 health, or in my case, Amon. He only has 51,000 health, but he preemptively binds both of your leaders for 3 turns. If you have somebody who has bind recovery like my Metatron here, Amon is really easy to beat. On the first turn, you clear blue and dark orbs and then just let him attack you, and then you use Metatron to recover the remaining 2 turns of bind. Now you just have to deal 51,000 damage, which is really easy. In this run, I get pretty unlucky because he jams my fire orbs, so then I play it safe and use Suzaku's active to finish him off. On the fourth floor, you face Belial, who has 1.4 million health and preemptively heals you back to full health. His only attack is a nuke that does 125,000 damage, but you'll always have exactly 3 turns to kill him. This comes out to about 470,000 damage per turn, which can be pretty tough, but if you bring a light dominant team like I have here, you just have to do enough damage to bring him below 50% health in 2 turns, and once you get him into the dark, the light TPA can burn through his health really easily. On the 5th and final floor, you're against Beelzebub, who has about 4.9 million health and preemptively hits you for 9,000 damage. He generates 5 poison orbs every other turn, and when he's not creating poison orbs, he'll either hit you for 12,800 damage or 15,400 damage if he's under 75% health. Normally, for a 5 million health boss like this, I would use Echidna right away and try to kill him in the 4 turns that I get, but I'm not as confident here because his sub-attribute is blue, and I only have 1 Suzaku's active available to me. Taking this into account, I try to stall for a few turns and put some damage on him at the same time. Once my Suzaku is 4 turns away from coming up, I use Echidna and do everything I can to kill him. If Beelzebub falls under 40% health, if you have poison orbs left, he converts those into dark orbs and does 6,400 damage. Otherwise, he cuts your health in half. On his next turn, he turns your entire board into poison orbs, which is guaranteed to kill you. So it's really important that you have 1 Suzaku active up if you're not sure if you can kill him around this health.